Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is currently Monday, October 31st, 2011. It's Halloween, and it's time to be a better gamer. My name is Day 9, and I do have a Halloween costume. It's StarCraft themed. Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm a Viking! Oh, shit! Shit, son! Costume up in the party, son! Hold on, I actually have all sorts of hat accessories. I have this other one. Wait, watch this. Wait, watch this. Wait, watch this. I'm a guy with a beard. I'm a bearded man. Yeah, now hold on. Hold on. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Alright, let me just put everything on. I'm ready to go, gents. Actually, I'm not. I'm nearly ready to go. I'm nearly ready to rock. Let me just come on over here. It is laundry day. That's the laundry basket you're seeing. Ugh. Oh my god, Day 9 with the serious identity crisis on Halloween. Word up. And by the way, I'd like to give an extra special shout out to Microsoft. Yes, macro hard Microsoft. That's right. I'm a Microsoft employee from the Stone Age, and I don't give a fuck. It's time to do the Halloween Funday Monday, where we're going to do everything that is indeed related to the half battles. For any of you who did not know what we are doing today, it is going to be a 1 versus 1 between two people who are indeed friends, who put themselves at a 50% handicap and then duke it out against one another for the chance to dominate. Any of you who've never put the 50% handicap on, it does the following. It cuts the health of your units in half, and that's it. Literally, straight up, that is all it does. That is literally it. Now, throughout the daily, of course, because it is Halloween and because I live in a neighborhood with many children, there will be many people ringing the doorbell, but I am off duty. I don't have to interact with kids. Yes! But of course, because we're a reasonable household, we actually purchased bags of candy and we'll set one item of candy in the child's, maybe pumpkin that he has, or perhaps it's just a bag from Walgreens because their parents are cheap and not festive enough. We'll just throw one in, because one thing I hate more than anything on Halloween is when a guy just tapes a bowl to his door, fills it with candy, and says, "Please take one." That's not in the spirit of Halloween at all, is it? No, I don't think so. I used to just pull the basket off the door and put it in my Walgreens bag. And then I would go. That's exactly what you deserve. If you do indeed just tape the candy to the outside of the door. Ugh, it's so terrible. And of course, because it is Halloween, there are always many of the Halloween stories that we get from growing up young. I still remember way back when I was a little girl. I was a very, very small child. And Diablo 1 had just come out. And now for any of you who've played Diablo 1 or Diablo 2, there's this technique that Blizzard does. Again, if you do something once, it's a trick. If you do it a lot, it's a technique. So what they do is they take one model for a creature, like maybe it's a toad-looking guy, and then they add textures to it to make it harder. Like the yellow toad is the one that you'll find in hell, and then like the bluish toad is the one you'll find like way down in the swamp valley, and it gets harder and harder. And in Diablo 1 there was the skeletons that would just wander around and be skeletons, and then if you went a little bit lower to the catacombs, you get the black skeletons called horrors. Horror. Horror. 1-800 number's calling me. I do not care, 1-800 number. I do not want to pay for any of your Halloween shenaniganry. Okay, so there is a horror. And I wanted to go as a horror for Halloween because I love Diablo 1, and I didn't realize that this sounds a lot like horror. So I went up to my mom and was like, Mom, I have a great idea for a costume. And then she's like, "What is it, honey?" And I'm like, "I want to go as a whore." And she's like, and I was like, "No, it'll be awesome. I'll have a sword and a shield, and everyone will be really impressed in my horror costume." And that conversation ended very, very quickly. And of course, what I actually ended up doing was I went as a robot. So I got like a giant thing of cardboard. It was like a cardboard box, and then I just, painted it all red, all silvered and stuff. And then I cut holes that were just big enough for my legs to fit through. And then I had this metal tubing that I put my legs through. So I was like a really cool, badass robot moving around, right? Was very cool until I went trick-or-treating that night with friends, and I realized that I couldn't run without sharp chafing on the inside lip of the cardboard, where there's the real rough edge. So I was like running and like, and I was like, get the candy. Come on, Sean, quickly jump this fence. I should have gone as a horror. That was a good Halloween. I probably still have some scar tissue right there in my crotch, but I'm not flexible enough to ever know. So let's go ahead and hop into this game, the introductory game between Minsy and Alliterate, who will introduce us to this concept of what it means to play at 50%. Minsy, whoa, playing at warp speed. Minsy down in the bottom, getting questioned by Alliterate about his race. Oh no, and he messed up. Now I want you to immediately notice a couple of things. Yeah, look at that, 22 life on an SCV. Oh yeah, even the command centers are half health. There it is, 750. Don't you dare rush. Look at supply depots at 20 health. This is fantastic. Barracks having a max of 500 health. Minsy just going to go for the spawning pool. Everything looking quite reasonable at this point in time. And the sound is so enabled. Boom! No shots for you. That's what I'm talking about. Chuck Testa, I don't even know what that means. I don't know what any of that means. It's beyond not funny. It's just this mysterious document that I cannot decipher for the life of me. Looks like we're seeing Alliterate continue to just build Marines because, hell, why not? Now, Minsy is going to be early expanding. That's great. A Roach Warren coming down. Looks like a couple of discussions going on, because keep in mind, you cannot do this unless you're playing with a friend. You cannot just randomly spawn against someone on the ladder with 50% health. A clear deficiency, IMO. A clear deficiency. Now, we do see Alliterate going for, it looks like the factory, continuing to build as many Marines as he can. Getting a reactor, I certainly wonder what that is indeed for. Well, it looks like he might be... Oh, that's right. He's swapping it to go double Hellion. Now, the important thing to remember about Hellions is that when you have 50% health, every Hellion is a Blue Flame Hellion. Doing 14 damage to a 20 hit point drone. Immense sadness will thusly resume. We do see the engineering bay from Alliterate going down. Will he end up making any Hellions? He does. Oh, Lord, says Minsy. He's freaking out. Does he even have any roaches on the field? No, just 4 Zerglings, which very nearly get one shot with their mere 17 hit points. They do get 3-shotted by Marines, thereby making Marines imba. Good thing the Marines aren't imba in the normal health of StarCraft 2. And here it comes. It looks like the command center going down. Yep, a +1 upgrade. That's absolutely going to be helpful, as it will make our Marines ridiculously, absurdly more effective. And oh no, here they come. Here come the Hellions. They only have 45 health. Now watch these poor Zerglings. Gone in a flash of an eye. Even the wolf statue. The wolf statue is actually the only thing that does not suffer from this 50% health thing. It looks like this Menk statue also doing quite well with its full 200 of 200 health, but the roaches are out for Minsy. How are the Hellions going to do? Oh, it looks like he sees them. Minsy's doing well in food. He's got to be careful. Effing Hellions. Oh no, here they come. They're going to try to sneak up, and... Oh, they shoot once. Alright, Minsy. Effing Hellions are easy. Lol, 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 lol. Attaboy, Minsy. That's what I'm talking about. I love those dangling statements. Oh, those effing Hellions suck. Bucketed, man. You're leaving yourself a chance open. You're leaving yourself a way out. You know? That's like going up to the sexy lady and being like, so what's your opinion? So I don't know. We've all been discussing this. How soon after you meet somebody are you allowed to share that you're like an extremely passionate gamer who loves playing games? And if she's like, oh, I just need to wait at least 2 months for that, you're like, wow, that's so funny. I totally agree with you, Minsy. I can't wait to see you out in the field. I didn't know you'd go Roach versus Terran. Well, of course you would, man. This is the 50% health battle, and if you can 1A your way to victory, why not do it? Interesting fact, if these Roaches get upgraded to level 2, they can actually one-shot workers. Right now, they will kill Marine in 2 blasts. But it looks like the Roaches have a little bit of trouble against the Marines. Pretty standard stuff. Pretty typical. The engagement doesn't go so well for the Zerg. I would have thought that would, but again, let's take a look at that in instant replay. Marines do indeed do a good amount of damage. So our poor Minsy, who tries to flank him from the appropriate angle. In the Units Lost tab, we see Alliterate looking quite good. Now we're going to see a Minsy suddenly kill 1 Marine, 2 Marines, 3 Marines, and sadness overcomes our Zerg buddy. Holy crap, they melt indeed. So Minsy's going to respond by making more roaches. Making more roaches? Good, good, great, perfect, parfait. Everything's looking fantastic. Minsy's going to make more roaches. Armor upgrade nearing completion. I'm not entirely sure why we get armor. We have these combat shield Marines that get an additional 5 hit points. Excellent. Looking pretty good. The general purpose infantry of the Marine will not nearly be as effective as anything else at all. Minsy's going to get a Spire, but of course is going to do the very standard Zerg technique to begin making roaches and only make roaches for the whole game. There's the +1. Oh, effing knew it. What did he know? He knew what? What did he know? What did he know? What did you know? Scanned. Knew it. What do you guys think that he thought that he knew, then declared upon seeing it, knew it? I wonder. I genuinely wonder. That's increasingly becoming one of my favorite phrases to just bust out whenever my friend says something like, "Oh man, I just got this bread. It's really, really good." Be like, knew it. I knew it. I had an intuition about that bread that I've been kind of sitting on quietly, and now that you bring it up, I was actually on that like 3 weeks ago. Look at Alliterate scanning the Spire. The Spire, yeah, look at that. I knew it. I knew you'd get air units. I knew that. I don't know, I got this tingling sensation. Maybe it's indigestion, but I kind of think that it's the Spire that I knew was coming. I knew it. I'm going to go take a shower, Sean. I knew it. What do you have, class or something? My God, my camera's wobbly. Whoa, look at Sean's gelatinous camera. Oh my God, how does that feel in your eyes? It's all spooky. Oh, yes. Oh, guys. Help. Help, we're having an earthquake. We're trying to focus. Oh my God, I got a little seasick looking at myself. And by the way, I was looking at myself. But I survived the earthquake. And you know, I knew it. I knew I would do that. I knew it. I just fucking knew it, man. I knew it. SCV ready. And SCV's ready. Here it comes. Alright, now there's a huge roach army. Let's go ahead and go to the army supply tab. Wow, Minsy has twice the workers of Alliterate. Come on, Minsy. Come on, Minsy. Come on, Minsy. Doesn't Minsy just sound like an extremely misogynistic way to refer to a female friend? Like if Sally comes over, "Can you pass me the water, Minsy?" Oh God, you foul bastard. Just, what did you call me? What did you call me? Well, I called you Minsy. Come, little Minsy. Here it comes. Minsy is apparently a singer for something. Singer? For something? To anyone? Is the name of the group in which she's a singer? She's actually a singer. A K-pop singer. Wow. This is my impersonation of K-pop. Hey guys, happy Halloween. What am I? K-pop. No. Listen, let's go into the game. Let's go into the game. Oh, to anyone actually means stands for 21. I'm learning a lot about K-pop. I assume that Chuck Testa is actually another K-pop artist. Who'da knew? Who'da knew? Who'da knew? Alright, now here it comes. Who thinks Minsy's roaches are going to come out on top? Who has faith in the roaches of fucking Minsy? Minsy. Alright. Uh-oh. Now the thing is, if these Marines stim, they drop to 17 health, which means an upgraded roach can one-shot the Marines. Who thinks Terran's going to come out on top? Who thinks Zerg's going to come out on top? Here it comes. The results will shock and surprise you. Here comes the engagement, the stim. Holy dead as fast as shit, Batman. And if you said Zerg, you're right. Well, I don't know. Actually, the Marauders are coming out on top. No, they're not. Bad game, lol. Bad game. Oh, look, Alliterate. Alliterate is going to do his K-pop impersonation. Here comes his K-pop impersonation. Here it is. I love the beat. It's so catchy. Poor Alliterate. Now the thing is that Marine Medic or Marine Marauder is good, but of course Roaches are gooder. That was game number 1. That's a little bit of an intro to everything that is here to come. That is here indeed. What are my notes say? Oh yes, aha. Looks like we have yet more games coming up of people playing at 50% health. You know, this game I didn't really think was particularly amazing, but I kind of wanted to just show it because it made me laugh. Because it was one of those moments where you just feel screwed over by the system. You know what I'm saying? Where you have, like, no resources in your hand in Settlers of Catan, and for some reason you have, like, 3 cities by the 3, and then, like, I'm actually not going to use 3. You have 3 cities by the 6 or something, and it's like 6, boom, collecting 6 resources. Another 6, boom, collecting a bunch of resources. Another 6, boom, collecting. You have this giant deck of resources, and then the 7's rolled. You know what I'm talking about? One of those? You know, like where you hit Park Place, and you can barely play it off, and you're just like, okay, don't roll a 2. That's all I want, is not to roll a 2 and avoid Boardwalk. And you hit the 2. You know those sorts of moments? This game is one of those moments. This game is totally one of those moments. You know what I'm playing? You know what I'm playing? Do you know what I'm saying even? Do you have any idea what I'm talking about? Do you even know? What are some other great moments like that, you know? Some other extremely good moments? How about this? How about played Counter-Strike? You're on the losing team, so they've lost like 6 rounds in a row, and you're thinking, well, I'm just going to lose 6 rounds in a row until I have 10k, and I can buy the AWP, and I can buy the armor with the helmet, and I can get a defusal kit, and I'll even go ahead and get myself a nice Desert Eagle with maximum ammo. And then you step out of the corner, your face just gets mauled by like 1,000 bullets, and now you're back to square one. You know what I'm talking about? Where you get completely smashed? God, this is one of those sorts of moments. This is exactly one of those sorts of moments in a game. Seriously, it's like one of those. It's like, look, it's like one of those moments where you're playing like Street Fighter 4, and he has like not even a sliver of health, and you mean to just do a Hadouken, or just like a fireball, just a regular fireball, except you, for the first time in your entire life, you miss it for the first time, and your character just goes, and just like does like a punch up, but not like a regular punch, like one of these, you know, where he like ducked and then punched up, and for some reason they had the animation for you fucking up. It's like that, right? And then of course he does the ultra and kills you. It's like that. It's like that. It's like, you know, it's a lot like in Super Puzzle Fighter, anytime your opponent gets the diamond. Alright, good. Wait, what did I just miss in that rant? What did I miss? Boom Nasty on the right. Boom Child. They're from Team Boom. Boom. Do you know what day it is? Says Boom Nasty. Boom Child, Thursday. Damn. Damn, says Boom Nasty. But it's Monday somewhere. We call those time zones. Those are time zones. Boom Nasty gonna go ahead and spawn as a Protoss here on the right, and he's building his pylon. Everything seems in order. At the top, we see Boom Child continuing to build drones. We see some scouting action going down by that Protoss probe from Boom Nasty. There's the Forge going down. Gateway also going up. And how will he follow it up? Boom Nasty takes the expansion. It looks like we have a Roach Warren going down from Boom Child. And now we have the hatchery going down for Boom Child. Looks good. Did you misplace your forge? No, of course not. It's just the depot. It's the depot's fault. I didn't do anything, Boom Nasty. Boom Nasty increasingly becoming one of the phrases I'm going to yell out at a party to try to sound cool. And if I say it confidently enough, no one will really question it. Oh, that song, Boom Nasty. People will be like, yeah. I'm going to follow Sean. He's a leader. He sticks his chest out and looks confidently right in your eyes when he says it. He knows exactly what he's talking about. Perhaps it's a song lyric I didn't know. Perhaps it's just Sean's thing. Maybe it's just his thing. I want to be like him. Boom Nasty. Looks like we see Boom Nasty going for the 275 health cybernetics core. And here comes the Warp Gate research. This depot, again, neutral buildings, unaffected by our 50% handicap. This is just the greatest moment of all time coming up from Boomchild. Boomchild looks like he's going to make an investment. Uh-oh. More roaches coming in. Oh, looks like it's a 5-gate timing push. Are there any plus upgrades coming in? Looks like not yet. Stalker's trying to pull back, and here comes the roaches. Look at how fast this dies. This is not even faster speed. This is normal. Look at it die. Look at the death happening here. Look at the not being alive in this happening here. Okay, remember that moment? Just like the 7 in Settlers or the 2 in Monopoly, or when you try to Hadouken and you whiff in Street Fighter 4, or the Diamond in Super Puzzle Fighter HD Remix. Here comes that moment. Here it is, 155, 156, 157, 158, 159, 160. 160 of 160. 160 of 160. What kind of progress bar is that, huh? What is that thing? Look at that. There it is. Now, let me go ahead and resume this game. Here we go, resuming in 3, 2, 1. Wow. Wow! Boom Nasty doing his Megumi X Bear impersonation. Wow, 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 wow. Here comes Boom Nasty. Wow. All right, he's going to rebuild the pylon. You are the 99%. No. I'm 100%. I'm 100%. I'm all of everyone. I am the it. I'm that. Wow. 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 Oh my god. Look at that. Now, the amount of disappointment that can be conveyed at this moment, I actually need the $2 American bill for. I'm sure everyone has seen the one, but let me show you. On this bill is actually Thomas Jefferson. Look at how disappointed Jefferson looks. Oh, okay. That actually doesn't show up very well. You know what? I'm going to even refocus my camera so that way you can see the disappointment. Let me just go here. Let's go to video capture. Good. Let's change the focus. Let's make me blurry. Alright. Can you see Thomas? God, this would have been really funny if this could focus. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, look at that. Look at that complete and total presidential disappointment. Look at that look. I cannot believe how sad he is just about your performance on that. Look at Thomas Jefferson being disappointed. Seriously. He has that total, like, for me, I think it's the head cock and the frown that... Yeah, you're the 100%. It's not enough, Boom Nasty. It's not enough. Seriously, Tom Jefferson, I'm blurry, sad as shit. Look at that complete and total misery expressed by Jefferson. Wow. Crisp and depressed. Unbelievable. Yeah, I like that Angel Boss. He wanted to be on the $1, and then he got put on the 2, and he looked at the treasury, and he was just like... You are the 100%. And now Boomchild's gonna come right up in Boom Nasty. I don't even know what to say to this. Artosis Pylone! And look at me, I have time to type in caps and lowercase and all that good jazz. Come on, probes, do it, lay it on us. Not enough. Boom Nasty getting boom smacked. Smack nasty. Oh. Perfect. Day 9 has to watch this and see my Warp Gate research at 160 of 160. We saw it. Oh, we saw it. It's going to go ahead and wrap up part 1 of this Funday Monday. When we hop on to part 2, we're going to learn about the hidden secrets that can come forth when things are at 50% health, the timing windows that we didn't even know existed. It's going to be exciting. Whatever you do, don't go anywhere, because part number 3 of the Day 9 Daily is coming up right the hell now! And actually, for the record, if someone just wants to tweet that Funday Monday is going on, I will so totally retweet one of y'all badass motherfuckers. I'll be retweeting y'all. Oh, see you in a sec, guys.